Well, I am the supervisor to the building departments. I am supervisor to code enforcement officers here in the village of Lansing. I supervise their daily tasks and help them follow up with complaints. I chose code enforcement because of the life safety that a professional can provide to the public. There's so many houses that are under renovation. I've moved into a few houses myself when I rented, and there was just some things that were not right. The hot water would be on the right side. Sometimes you turn on the lights, they flicker, or you hear sparks. We have one inspector assigned to each category throughout town. Russell not only handles the property maintenance in one section of the town, but he also is our rental inspector. Our other inspector is Peter. Peter is assigned to one area of Lansing. Peter helps write up notices for grass weeds. He also is in charge of the maintenance crew for the village of Lansing. And then Sergio is in charge of also property maintenance in his quad of town. He also checks up on properties for any roof repairs, gutters, anything under construction. Let's bring on the quartz.
Okay. I saw a family inside.
Yeah, no. What I take pride in this job is that we can make a difference when it comes to the village. We do our best to reach out to the residents. We do our best to bring the property values up and maintain them. Okay.
Get in trouble.
Have a good day.
Bye.
I check up on my commercial properties first, make sure everything does not look out of place, make sure there's nothing that's going to create an unsafe condition. I'm going to turn onto Torrance Avenue. We have a few projects going on there. We do have business coming in here. There's an apartment building here. We just demoed 2 buildings here. So I just make sure everything looks neat and presentable. Everything back there looked good. Fences are in place. Trucks are pulling in through the alley side. So part of what I do also is check up on businesses as well. I will just pull over real quick, slap a pink notice on the door. What a pink notice does for us is basically notifying the owner of the property that the property is in violation. I will give a brief description as to what the violation is. If they do not clean up the garbage, then we will bring it into compliance. Okay. Okay, so that building over there, they're condos. It looks like they're doing something, roof work. I'm going to check it out real quick. I'm going to look for permits. I don't see any permits displayed anywhere. So my tablet, I have access to everything. I have activities that's performed by my other inspectors and the front desk. So I do have a permit here. They applied for the permit a few months ago. they are good to go for right now. I will check back up with them later on in the week, make sure we get their inspections done. So this house here is being renovated by the Village of Lansing. What we do is make sure all of our contractors are registered. They provide us their licenses, surety bonds, workman's comp. If we take a look at the ceiling, they did remove some old damaged ceiling that will be re-insulated. There will be new drywall. I will come back later on once the crew is ready for inspections. I will do my rough inspections when it comes to the framing and the insulation. This cable is going to be replaced. Hello.
Hi, Delores. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Is there any way that you can come cover me for my lunch since I'm by myself today?
Yeah, that's fine. What time do you take your lunch at? Noonish, right?
Noon. Noon, yeah.
Okay, I'll be there.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
Are you ready to go on lunch, Courtney?
Yeah, let me just finish a couple of things.
Okay. She will take a 30-minute lunch. I will sit up front. I will answer phones, any residents that come in, any contractors that need permits or contractor registration. So I'll do this for around 30 minutes and then I'll go and take my lunch. This one here, this property here has a lot of overgrown vegetation. The village has been maintaining it for quite some time. However, there comes a point when the village can only maintain it for so long. I'm going to issue a written summons for the property owner to appear in court, and we will address it then. So this is on my list for court appearances next month. Roughly around 18 years ago, my family was involved in a tragic house fire. My son at that time was 2 years old, and it was a very bad fire. So after sitting in a hospital room with him and thinking about how does things like this happen, it put me in a position to want to get involved in code enforcement just to provide safety and security to the residents. So at the end of the day, I go back and check my schedule. I'll make sure that I addressed all of my inspections. I'll check any emails, any voicemails, and then I follow up with the other inspectors before I leave. Is there anything that they need to let me be aware of? Or sometimes throughout the day, they'll send me a text message, hey, I have to see you before you leave, and then I will just follow up with their daily routines. It's our job to improve and better the community. That's the part I love the most, is just preventing tragic accidents from happening when it can be prevented. So once I head out the door, I feel like I've completed my job to the best of my ability because I gave it my all.